And welcome back. So what we're going to be trying to do today is making sure that we can sequence something together, at least in a draft manner. So there'll be a little bit of fast forwarding and pausing, but essentially we're going to go ahead and work on getting the rest of these interviews sort of multi-cammed up and go ahead and start putting them together, and we'll go from there. So let us begin. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do is go ahead and actually watch some of the videos and then sort of pick out things that I do like. If you do find things that you like, and once again, you can go back and sort of mark things out. So in this case here, we may want to just indicate that we like this section to this section perhaps, and I may want to think about cutting it. Just cut all that out. That's right. And then we literally can hopefully copy that one into our main sort of project area. And so that's what pretty much I'm going to do, review and then find stuff that I would like to include. Let's go. Alright, so now that we've gone ahead, we've cut a little bit of the footage, we're going to go ahead and do some multicam, and then hopefully with a bit of a second look, we'll work out what information and media do we want to have in our main video. So we're just going to go ahead and do that now with the multicam. So just make sure you've got your multicam record on, and you've also got your toggle, which you can find here. So just add the plus sign and just drag down this particular icon, which is the toggle multicam view and the multi-camera, and then you are pretty much good to go. Oh, also, just while that just came up just a moment ago with the saving, just make sure that you've got your preferences on auto save, if you haven't already, onto approximately every sort of 5 minutes. And if you can, tick all the boxes. That way, if anything does happen, you're less likely to lose your project. So let's get started. So what you want to make sure you have is you've got your toggle camera view on. You'll be able to sort of flick through by pressing 1 and 2 once you've hit this button. So if you go ahead and you actually press that, it'll actually start recording, and you obviously won't see where those cuts are exactly as per the previous video. However, it will sort of show you once you've actually cut it at the end. So this is the part where I'm sort of trying to trim it, because I have an idea in my head about how I kind of want it to go. I'm going to sort of go with a negative sort of spin on this current affairs program, because usually there's a lot of the times that most of them are quite negative. So I'm going to be looking at the perspective of this is quite a bad thing and how it's actually affected people's lives after watching a lot of the content. So we're just going to cut and paste. So the way that you do it, you can see here that I've continued to use my razor tool. You can press C for the razor tool, and you can sort of cut the section that you want. Don't worry about you obviously cut the audio, but don't worry about that so much. You can, I'll just show you a little quick trick. You can press mute on one of the tracks so you don't have as much sort of stereo effect. So I'm just going to continue doing that. And then I'm going to make sure that I delete. Okay, so what I would probably do is actually go ahead and put in what's a layer here, and this is what I'll probably call as sort of the section on cancel or the impact, and then we'll just put cancelling of events. Now this is really just to only give me a bit of an idea of what is actually going on in these particular clips here. Now I can delete that one later. So once again, all I'm doing is pressing Control T, which creates a title, and I'll literally just type it in. I can sort of change the location where it is, and I'll just drag that across. So I know that this here is talking about the cancelling of events. So that's part of my workflow. You can make it part of yours. That's really up to you. Okay, so I'm just going to neaten this up a little bit. I've kind of got a fair way through it, just putting things together. So let's go created sequences. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all of these. So for that one, I think that's my main one, is all going to go into created sequences. So I can just sort of make that sure it's a little bit neater. And then I'm just going to go and try to think of some B-roll, because you've got to think as well about narrations that actually are going to go over the top, and we'll just go ahead and we'll continue on working out what B-roll we want to enter in. Alright, so we're going to be using a slip tool. And this allows you to insert a clip into your timeline. And what you do is you simply go ahead, make sure you select the slip tool. You then go to your video that you want, or audio. You then can press Control Control and drag, or Command and drag if you're using a Mac. And you literally just slot it into place, and you don't have to worry about shifting all these different clips over. And it's as simple as that. Well done. You've pretty much reached the end of your first draft. Obviously, there's a few more things we need to include, but a very good effort to get this far in your production and your editing. So well done. Give yourself a pat on the back.